The James Harden situation just got a lot worse. Earlier in the offseason, James Harden requested a trade. He already forced his way out of 2 other teams. In 2021, he wore a fat suit and the Rockets had to trade him to the Brooklyn Nets. Then for the Nets, he stopped trying and they were also forced to trade him to the Sixers. On the Sixers, he took a pay cut so the front office could bring in guys like PJ Tucker, and he was promised a max extension next offseason. But in the playoffs, James Harden didn't play like a player who deserved max money. The Sixers told Harden they were not going to give him the money, and James Harden lost his mind. Tons of rumors came out saying the Rockets were going to give Harden the max, but that was all just a bluff. When James Harden realized no NBA team was going to give him the contract he wanted, he was forced to pick up his player option. After picking up his player option, he requested a trade. James Harden probably thought teams were lining up left and right to trade for him, but that didn't happen. In fact, the exact opposite thing happened. Only one team was showing any interest in James Harden, and that team was the Clippers. Why was this? Well, NBA teams know what you're going to get with James Harden. He can give you 20 and 10 a night, but when it comes to the playoffs, he either just disappears or he gets injured. James Harden is just a playoff choker. Weeks went by without hearing a peep about the James Harden trade rumors until yesterday. Woj reports the Sixers are ending all trade discussions involving James Harden and are planning to bring him back. This means James Harden has to suit up and play for the team. If he chooses to sit out, he could risk the Sixers taking all his money. Or worse, they could force James Harden to become jobless. They can make it to where James Harden cannot sign a new contract with a different team. The rule says if a player withholds playing service for more than 30 days after the start of last season covered by his contract, he could be deemed to have violated his contract and prohibit him from entering free agency or signing with any other professional basketball team. Keeping Harden could create major drama in the Sixers organization. John Wall talked about how toxic James Harden's situation was with the Rockets. He skipped the start of training camp to go to Little Baby's birthday party. He also started fights with his own teammates and even threw a basketball at one of the rookies. People are saying the Sixers have all the leverage in the world, but the thing with James Harden is he has a unique way of creating his own leverage. He's not afraid to ruin friendships or destroy franchise. The only thing James Harden cares about is making his money and being in his own dream situation. He's already done it twice before, he's going to do it again. Harden has already refused to show up to training camp. He could make it to where other guys on the team like Joel Embiid are just fed up with this situation, and Joel Embiid ends up getting so frustrated that he requests a trade. James Harden needs to wake up to reality. If he keeps going down this same path, he's going to find himself out of the NBA sooner than we thought. We saw the same exact thing happen to Carmelo Anthony. Carmelo Anthony thought he was him. He refused to accept his reality that he wasn't the same player. When teams were fed up with giving him a chance, they just banned him from the NBA. This really humbled Carmelo Anthony, and maybe James Harden needs to be humbled himself.